At Tyneside Cinema in Newcastle, the last few years have been difficult. It's the only independent cinema left in the northeast, and its future is uncertain. Rising energy costs are pushing business to the brink.
The picture is really, really stark. I mean, to sort of underline the numbers that are behind this, you know, we've seen a 300% rise in our utility costs this year, which, you know, creates an enormous hole in the budget of an organisation like ours. And we're still in a position where, you know, we're on sort of about a 40% shortfall in terms of audience levels versus pre-pandemic.
Founded in 1937, the cinema has a rich cultural history. If it closes its doors, the loss will be felt here.
This cinema is incredibly important. It's somewhere that I really enjoy coming to, even on my own.
A lot of money has been spent on it, and I'm sure there's lots of people who would very much miss it.
It's very precious, this cinema, and hopefully it will survive.
Lots of small cinemas around the country are facing similar struggles. Last year, the Lighthouse in Wolverhampton and Edinburgh's Filmhouse shut their doors for good. Others could follow.
I think all cinemas and indeed all businesses were grateful for the support the government provided when energy costs started to spike in spring of last year. And the continuation of that support through into the beginning of 2023 was hugely welcome. Clearly, businesses like cinemas and others faced a cliff edge at the end of March when support finished.
The government says its support for businesses was unprecedented, but for a sector under pressure, it's hard not to reminisce because it hasn't always been this way.
Even alongside streaming, cinema carried on doing really well. Between 2010 and 2020, the number of cinemas in the country grew by 15%. But then came COVID and now rising energy costs, reversing that trend.
The cinemas don't want to see the curtain close a final time. After all, cinema goes beyond what's on the big screen. It's a place for the community. Aisha Zahid, Sky News.